Live here at the High Force at Lewis County High School.
As soon as I walk through the door, designer is at the toe. Yeah, young, all about his dope. Money, come get your pay cash, I don't have a note. Hell yeah, I want me a Rolls Royce. Spent 20 racks on my Rolls chain. These hating is so lame. I'm ballin' these road gang. Hop at the drop smoking propane. Yeah, I do my damn thing. Boy, you ain't nothing but a damn shame. My dang a lane. Poof on the jet like Dave.
And we're live, folks. You're looking here, home of the Lady Mustangs in Loretto, Tennessee, as your Lady Panthers take on the Lady Mustangs. I am Braxton Best. I will soon be joined by Cole Farr. Loretto wins the tip. Jalen Ball with a steal. Ball loses it. And Loretto turns the ball over. Carroll to inbound. Gives it the ball. Ball back to Carroll. Carroll up to Connor. Connor loses the ball. Inman loses it. Inman to inbound. Gives it to Ayers. Haley Carroll's shot is off. The Lady Mustangs ball. Starting lineups for your Lady Panthers, you have Lyric Inman, Gabby Ortiz, Jalen Ball, Jazzy Connor, and Haley Carroll. For the Loretto, you have Crosby, number 55, Weathers, number 33, Augustine, number 13, Augustine, number 12, and Stutz, number 5. Carroll gives it to Ortiz. Ortiz back over the ball. Connor with it now. Carroll looking down low, loses the ball. A foul against the Lady Panthers here. It's going to be against number 11, Jalen Ball. Inbounds to Weathers. Weathers with the layup. Ortiz against the trap. Gives it to Connor. Connor. Back to Carroll. Connor down low to Ball. Ball. No good. Rebound Mustangs. Gives it up to Stutz. Stutz layup is good. That brings your score 6-0 for the Lady Mustangs. Pass turned over. Stutz with the steal and the score. Connor gives it to Carroll. Over to Inman. Inman's pass deflected. Stutz with another layup. And another 2 points. Score now is 10-0. Inman with it, setting up the offense. Inman to Connor in the corner. Connor, pass stolen by Stutz. Weathers with it now. Stripped away by Ortiz. Ortiz pass to Inman in the corner. Inman on drive. Get tangled up. Gonna be a foul call against the Mustangs. Against number 5, that's going to be on Stutz. Stutz going to take a break. Jesse Chance going to check in for the Lady Mustangs. Inman inbounds the ball. Ortiz back to ball. Ball throws it off the leg of a Mustangs defender. It's going to stay Lady Panthers ball. Inman with it, gives it to Jalen Ball. Jalen Ball drives. Gonna get the foul call. It's gonna go to the line for 2. Jalen Ball makes both free throws. A 3-second call. Lady Mustangs are going to turn the ball over. Jalen Ball bringing it up for the Panthers. Gives it over to Ortiz. Ortiz going to throw it off the arm of Chance. Be out of bounds, Lady Mustangs. Ortiz with it now. Gives it to Connor in the corner. Connor drives, loses it, gets it stolen away by Weathers. Inman comes up with the loose ball. Connor with it now, over to Ortiz. Ortiz looking down low. Pass is going to be stolen away by the Lady Mustangs. Augustine with the gets fouled on the floor, so her shot's not going to count there. Fisher for 3. Ortiz now with the gives it over to Jalen Ball. Gives it to Connor. Back to Ball. Jalen's pass stolen away. Augustine's layup is good. That's going to take their score to 15-2. Lady Panthers trailing here in the first.
What you budget to that? They take care of it?
Coming out of the timeout break, it's going to be coming out of the timeout break. Lady Panthers ball with Gabby Ortiz with a foul. Fisher at the line. Misses the first. Makes Oh, misses the second. Jalen Ball with the rebound. Ball running up the floor. Ball gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Connor. Connor for three. No good. Rebound, Lady Mustangs. Augustine's layup is good.
Felt the longest drive of my life.
Well, folks, Kofar has made it.
Yep. I felt like
Augustine with it now. Gives it to Augustine. Augustine for three. No good. Rebound, Jalen Ball.
Ball going to bring it down the floor for the Panthers. Jalen drives in, hits the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Augustine. Goes over to Fisher. Fisher now to Augustine again. Back to Fisher. Augustine finds Stutz. To Augustine. Augustine puts it up and in. And one. Loretto leads 19-2, 141 left here in the first quarter. A nice gym. First time I've been in the new gym.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice gym. We talked about it before the game. Me and Coach Arborough and Coach Arledge, Coach Delisha and Tracy Tennyson.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. I'll give them that. 20-2 now is the score. You walk in, you can see their state championships they've had in recent years. I mean,
yeah, let's talk about how pretty the mural hallway was.
yes, didn't walk through it, but got seen it right now. Pretty sweet. Lyric to inbound. Lyric finds Mosley. Mosley tries to go over to Carroll. Poked away. Carroll stays with it. Now to Mosley. Staley goes over to Haley. Now to Jazzy. Back to Staley. Now to Lyric. Lyric back out to Connor. To Mosley. Mosley kicks it out to Carroll. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Poked away. Ortiz comes up with it. Fires it down to Mosley. Mosley puts the shot up. Going to be called on the foul. Going to be Mosley at the line for two. 20-3 now, 50.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Yeah, every time I watch the game here, at least on the live stream for them, they sound like this place was insanely small. But it's not. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a
good sized gym. Fisher pass out to Stutz. Stutz fires a shot, no good. Or no, that wasn't Stutz. That was Crosby. Stutz to inbound for the Lady Mustangs. Goes to Crosby. Finds Augustine. Crosby comes up with it. Goes to Weathers. Now back to Stutz. Back to Weathers. You know, it's something this Lady Mustangs team has had within at least the last 3 to 4 years. 2 college basketball players that I know of. Could be more. Because you got Carly Weathers over at Alabama still. And then I think her little sister's at Freed Hartman.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your score, Lady Panthers 3, Lady Mustangs 20. We're going to take a break.
back here. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. Loretto Mustangs, or Lady Mustangs, lead by 17 here to start us off. On the floor, you got Lyric, you got Gabby, Carol, and Jazzy Connor. Ortiz with it, guarded by Augustine. Finds Lyric. Coach Orlich calling the play from the side. Ball gets poked away. Haley Carroll finds it. We'll get called on a travel. It'll be Lady Mustang ball. Crosby finds Weathers. Augustine with it now. Those are across the Stutz. Stutz fires a three. Good. 23-3 now. Mosley with it now. Staley drives. We're going to get a foul. Going to be against the Lady Mustangs. I think that's going to be Stutz. Inman inbounds to Mosley. To Carroll. Carroll fires a long three. Bottom. 23-6 now. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Augustine finds Crosby over to Weathers. To Stutz for three. Good. 26-6 now. Ortiz with it. Goes over to Carroll. Carroll to Mosley. Back over to Connor. Again. Mosley fires a three. No good. Rebound, Stutz. Augustine going to bring it down the floor. Finds Crosby. Crosby fires a three. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to be Lewis County ball. We get a whistle. 24. It's going to be Chance. Yeah, Chance checking in for the Mustangs. And Stelz checks in for the Panthers. Ortiz goes over to Connor. Now to Carroll. Carroll tries to go up with it. Loses it as she's going up. Augustine comes up with it. Finds Stutz. Back to Augustine. Augustine fires a shot and hits off the front of the iron. Gets her own rebound. Gets out to Stutz. Stutz fires a three. No good. Rebound Crosby. Crosby goes to Weathers. Augustine with it now. Goes to Weathers down low. Weathers puts it up. Gonna get called on a foul. Should be going to be 2 shots for Weathers. Gets Lyric Emmett on the foul. But I do like the big screens.
Yeah, they got
pretty sweet screen. There's just so much stuff in here. You just have to see it to really
take it all in.
Yeah, I mean it's an impressive sight. Stelz gets the rebound. Goes over to Carroll.
Carroll going to get called with a carry.
You know, every time we've ever had that guy right there, he calls every little thing. You ever notice that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, every little thing. Which is fine. You can be picky. Better than the middle school game last night. We had a fan get ejected. Well, East Hickman had a fan get ejected last night. That referee last night, he was a joke. Stelz gets the foul. Augustine, first free throw up and good. 28-6 now is the score. But yeah, here's the thing. How many high schools do you see this many state championship banners hanging up?
They got more banners than I can count, Cole.
I looked over there and saw the 52-3. I thought, surely that's not girls basketball, but I think it's volleyball. They play a lot of games in that. Stealth, the shot's good. Makes the score 29-8. Augustine out to Weathers. Weathers fires a three. No good. Rebound Augustine. Augustine goes back up and in. 31-8 now is the score. Connor tries to go inside the Lyric. Stolen away by Stutz. Stutz drives. Kicks over to Fisher. Now finds Chance. Chance puts up a shot. Rebound Weathers. Weathers goes back up, misses the shot. Gonna get tangled up with the ball as Lyric Inman. Gonna be Lady Mustang ball.
Good defense by Stealth there, Cole. She just stood her ground, had hands up, didn't foul.
Yeah, I mean they got in there. They played good defense right there. You know, they've played good defense. Pretty good defense here late. Like you look at Lawrence County, East Hickman, they really beat us on 3-pointers. So we talked about they scored 30 points on 3-pointers when they played East Hickman. But Ortiz with it now. Ortiz fires a shot. We'll get fouled. 2 shots.
Lady Mustang foul number 10, Shannon Fisher, first.
First shot no good from Ortiz.
On the floor for Lady Mustangs, number 13, Lily Augustine. Ladies number 11, Jalen Ball. And number 13, Stadium Wilford.
Second shot up and in, 39-9 or 33-9 now. Ball and Mosley check back in for the Lady Panthers. Chance goes over to Fisher, now to Augustine. Augustine to the other Augustine. Chance fires a mid-range, no good. Rebound Ball. Ball gonna bring it down the floor. Hits the baseline, puts up a shot, gonna get called a foul. Be 2 shots. Jalen Ball at the line now.
Lady Mustang foul number 10, Shannon Fisher, first seconds. And shooting 2, Jalen Ball. Back on the floor for Lady Mustangs, number 55, Heather Winslow.
But did you know, Braxton, looking at these state championship banners, they were the first Tennessee girls basketball state champions.
I did not know that.
You know how they played it back then in 1958? You had 6 players on the court, 3 on 3, 3 on defense, 3 on offense. I'm being for real. You might think I'm joking.
I don't know if I believe you there, Cole, but
That's how I was told they played it back then. Won't get into the reason because I never really got a reason why, but I was always told they played 3 on 3 both ways. Gonna get a timeout from the Mustangs. We're gonna take it with them. This is Panther basketball.
and we're back.
Crosby bringing the ball down, goes over to Chance, now to Augustine. Augustine fires the mid-range, good. 35-13 now is the score.
Well, looking at this Lady Mustangs team, they're a pretty young team too. I only see one senior banner for their girls basketball team.
Yeah, and that's a chance. And, you know, they had a little bit of a spurt of talent and of an older group. I guess really when I was a senior, so I think that was no, the year before maybe, because that was Carly Weathers. They had a really good senior group then, and then I think it just got better. And then now, I mean, just a younger group, but still, they're pretty solid, well coached. 37-13 now, 2:27 left here in the first half. Mosley with it now. Goes over to Ortiz. Ortiz fires a shot. No good. Rebound ball. Trying to drive in. We're going to get a foul. It's going to be 2 shots. So Lady Mustangs have 5 team fouls here in the second quarter.
Makes both. Make your score 15-37. Augustine for 3. No good. Yeah, jump ball here. Maybe Lady Panthers ball.
So they played 9 players back in 1958.
Gabby Ortiz. To Connor. Connor's pass tip. Augustine with it now. Layup. No good. Rebound Connor. Connor's pass intercepted by Weathers this time. Up to Augustine. Down to Weathers. Weathers' layup is good.
41-15 is the score. Or 39 plus 41. Connor with it now. Connor throws it away. Going to go out of bounds. Going to be Lady Mustang ball. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. Crosby finds Augustine. Over to Stutz. Back to Augustine. Out to Stutz. Stutz fires a 3. No good. Rebound Ortiz. It's the lane, throws it up, no good. Rebound Stutz. Going to say out of bounds. St. Louis County had possession, but going to go white ball here. Augustine. Goes over to Weathers. Back to Augustine. Augustine drives, puts up a shot. No good. 8.8 seconds left here in the first half. Augustine at the line for 2.
Number 13, standing Mosley, her first, team 30. And the line shooting 2, Augustine.
Shot up and in. Second shot up and in. Connor with it. Connor goes to Mosley. Mosley fires a shot. No good. It's going to take us to halftime with your score. The Loretto Lady All right, and we're back here to start the second half. Ball stolen away by Jalen Ball. Now stolen away by Stutz. Augustine with it now. Over to Augustine. Now to Crosby down low to Weathers. Weathers backing her down low. Goes up and the ball goes in. 43-15 is the score.
Lewis County foul number 22, Gabby Ortiz, her second and first. Shooting one, Sophie Weathers.
Shot no good. A rebound Ball. Ball's going to bring it down herself. Their big line at the concession stand. Augustine bring it down the floor. Gets it out to Stutz. Stutz fires a three. No good. Rebound Connor. Connor with it now. Over the Ball. Now goes down low to Ortiz. Ortiz outside to Inman. Laird's going to drive. Stops. Kicks it out to Ortiz. Ortiz back to Jalen. Jalen thought about a shot but doesn't take it. Hands it off to Ortiz. Now to Carroll. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Going to be Loretto Lady Mustang ball. I will say though, this is a lot nicer than their football field. They got new bleachers on their football field for the weight side. Well, you know, a lot of people have boxes for the coaches. Yeah, ours was on top of the stands. So we didn't have a box. We had to stand right there, and we're crowded with our live stream stuff and the radio stuff. There was a lot of people up there. Ball with it now goes over to Carroll. We're going to get a travel against Carroll. It'll be Mustang ball. Crosby going to bring it down for the Mustangs. Augustine drives, hits the lane, puts it up and in. 47-15 is the score. I didn't know which one it was. I got confused. Ball stolen away by Inman. Jalen Ball comes up with it. Jalen's going to drive. Loses it off her foot. Goes over to Weathers. Augustine with it now. Kicks out to Crosby. Crosby goes down low to Weathers. Weathers puts it up and in. 49-15. We're going to get a timeout from the Mustangs. We're going to take it with them. This is Lady Panther basketball. And we're back here. It's 4:53 left here in the third quarter. 49-15 is the score. Lady Mustangs lead. Ortiz going to bring it down the floor for the Lady Panthers. Goes over to Mosley. Ball stolen away by Augustine. Going to go over to 11. Now that they're putting different people in, I got to pull my card out. Chance gets the rebound, goes over to Stutz. Stutz finds Fisher. Fisher to Chance, over to Craig. Craig back out to Chance. Over to Stutz. Don't know what he just called.
They're going 5 seconds.
5 second. Ortiz going to bring it down the floor for the Lady Panthers. Goes over to Lyric. Lyric to Staley. Staley back over to Ball. Ball forces it inside to Lyric. Going to be stolen away by the Mustangs. Stutz outside to Fisher. Fisher hits the baseline. Goes down low. Shot up. No good. Going to get a foul. Going to be Augustine going to the line for 2.
Who's going to be on the 11, Jay Ball, her third, team second. And for the Mustangs, from 2, to the number 4,
Never mind, they didn't call it shooting foul. Fisher fires a 3, no good. Going to be rebounded by Connor. Connor slings it ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz going to bring it down the floor. Goes back outside to Connor. Connor drives, hits the paint, puts up a shot, no good. Gonna get a foul, gonna be 2 shots. Jazzy Connor.
All right, Cole, I'm back.
Had to make your own nachos right there with the. Shot up, no good.
Yeah, the Loretto nachos are make your own, so I had a bowl of barbecue, a bowl of cheese, and a bag of chips. I had to all mix into one tray.
Well, I owe this to this one kid, Hunley Sharp. I forgot to talk about this before Christmas break.
Blocked by Lyric Inman.
The last day, when they had the little half day, me and him played one-on-one. He beat me the first game. But he beat me on 3-pointers. He never came in the paint. He was scared to death. Second game, I beat him. Third game, he hit a game-winning 3 in my eyes. So I made a deal with him. I'd call him out and tell him about that game. Inman with it goes over to Jalen Ball. Back over to Mosley. Connor drives, fires a shot, gonna get fouled.
Connor going to the line.
First shot up and in. Haley Carroll checks in for Staley and Mosley. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Chance. Chance goes to Crosby. Crosby outside to Newton. Newton shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Pass almost stolen away by Ortiz. Goes out of bounds. Going to be Lady Mustang ball. Sharp to inbound. Crosby back to Sharp, over to Newton. Newton's going to drive, try and hit the baseline. Gets denied by Connor. Newton outside to Chance. Over to Crosby. Crosby gets charged with the foul. Going to be Lewis County Lady Panther basketball.
Lyric Inman taking the charge right there.
Just a little bit too much of a push off right there. She got the little elbow into her. Ortiz goes over to Connor. Back over to Carroll, or to Lyric. Lyric kicks out to Ball. Now Ball to Connor. Ball's gonna have it now. Over to Carroll. Ortiz finds Jalen. Back to Ortiz. Gabby tried to throw it inside. Jalen stolen away by the Lady Mustangs. Crosby fires a three. It's good. 52-17 is the score.
Well, that's her third or fourth three tonight. Not one you can leave open.
No, get a whistle. You know, with this Lady Mustang team being young, they're still pretty good. Well coached.
Oh, yeah. Their coach, she actually played college basketball with Brittany.
Did she? At Freed?
Yep.
They have travel against the Lady Panthers, going to be Lady Mustang ball.
Yeah, Miss Tennyson was telling me about that.
It's funny how small the world is nowadays. Craig with it now. Fires over to Newton. Now to Chance. Back over to Crosby. Back to Newton. Newton fires a three. No good. Hits off Carroll's hand. Goes out of bounds.
We're getting timeout here. We're going to take a break.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Well, then we get to the third quarter where we have the ball with 0.1 of a second, and we inbound it, and the East Hickman fans go wild, and a fan got thrown out.
Huh.
He came running up right behind me. I thought he's going to jump off the bleacher, off the top rope, right on top of me. Crosby fires a three. It's good. 55-17 is the score. 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carroll fires a long three, no good. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Lady Mustangs 55, Lewis County 17. We'll be right back after a quick break. And we're back here to start the fourth quarter. with your score 55-17 Mustangs lead. Ortiz goes over to Mosley. Now to Connor. Connor drives inside, fires a shot, going to be blocked out of bounds against the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Cole, I've watched a lot of film of these Lady Mustangs. They're a fun team to watch. Jessie Chance, she's a shot blocker. She's tall, lanky. Not many girls in the court are going to be bigger than her. She's I think about 6'4", 6'5", maybe.
Tall gal. Hey, it's like East Hickman last night had a kid. Some of the players said he was 6'7". I thought he was more 6'5", 6'4", because he didn't look that tall. But I mean, he was a lengthy guy. He's not like every, tall kid you see in middle school. They're kind of awkward, skinny. This kid had a little beef to him.
He's like the kid from Benchwarmers. I'm 12.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, I'm waiting for when Tennessee becomes one of the states that does a shot clock. I think we're one of like 10 states that doesn't offer a shot clock. You got Loretta's got 2 nice ones above their rims. We got some at our gym. So it's just a matter of time before we adopt that rule, which I'm all for it. I'm ready for it. I want to see it happen. Connor hits the baseline, goes over to Carroll. They're going to say out of bounds. Lady Mustang ball.
Yeah, the shot clock isn't going to affect too much. 30-second shot clock. Majority of your high school possessions are less than 30 seconds anyways.
Yeah.
But it's really going to affect like the end of quarter, end of game situations.
Yeah.
Where a team tries to dribble the clock out for a minute and a half.
Yeah. Is it 30? So it's 30 seconds for high school. It's not 24.
All the high schools that I know of in the nation are 30. So
yeah.
I'd assume Tennessee would adopt the same rules.
Yeah.
I know AAU it gets a little different, but they play by their own rules.
Yeah. That's one of them that you can pick however you want to run it. You can do 10-minute running clock. You can do 20-minute running clock.
Yeah.
However they want to run it. We're now at the running clock period, so this fourth quarter is going to go by pretty quick.
This Loretto team, they're pretty good. I missed the last game we played against Loretto, so I don't remember the score off the top of my head. But
I thought you were there.
That was the night I had Christmas dinner.
That was that half day we had. I forget about that.
And you had Spencer Bailey.
Yeah. I can't remember what the score was either. It's going to have to be something we go back and look at.
But I think, a state contending team like the Loretto Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, they got a pretty good little region they got to play in.
Yeah.
Because, they got to play Summertown. They play Forest and Cascade. But I think we got a pretty good little district we play in. And boys and girls. I mean, we got East Hickman, Riverside. I don't know how good they are. Hickman County, who's solid. So it's going to be interesting to see. We play, Hickman County Friday night?
Yeah, we play at Hickman County Friday night.
Yep, so luckily I'll already be over there. We got a men's retreat for my church. We'll be over there. We're staying in a cabin in Hickman County, so I'll be over there pretty early. But Mustangs inbound, Newton with it now.
Like I was saying, a team this good, hold them to around 60 points. I mean, we still got 4 minutes of ball game left, so the score's going to change. Right now they're at 55. I mean, our defense has improved a lot this season. Coming off, especially a couple of games ago where we gave up 80 to almost 100 to Lawrence County.
Yeah. Well, when looking at Lawrence County, looking at East Hickman, you take away 3 ball. Sure, they might have been losses with you take away 3s, but they're close losses.
Yeah.
And we haven't shot well with 3 ball, at least girl wise. Seemed like boys we came alive a little bit better the other night shooting the 3 ball.
Yeah, our boys they've gotten hot. Let's see if they can ride that wave into tonight. I know last time our boys played Loretto, they lost. I think it was a pretty close one when they lost.
Well, it was close for a little while. We get in foul trouble with quite a few guys. Goes to
It ended up being almost a 20-point game, but
Yeah.
we only had 3 players score that game. So
So they're playing better ball. That was coming off. I mean, you look at that before Christmas break we had. For boys wise, I mean, we're playing a gruesome schedule right there. You got Wayne County twice, Loretto, Summertown. I can't remember who all. Perry County twice. I mean,
Wayne County twice.
yeah, hard games we had to play.
And we hit a little skid, an ugly skid. We had a few games where we only had 3 players score.
And then you get to those, and in those games you have, it's 3 players scoring, but there's either one scoring 20 and the other 2 are scoring under 10.
Yeah.
Or two of them's playing, they're all scoring at least 10 plus, but then it's just the defense didn't really hold up, but playing good defense.
We got a
we'll
timeout here,
we'll
Bob.
just stay in the timeout.
Lady Panthers. Cameraman Ricky's upset we didn't take a break.
He's got to go bathroom again. But no, I mean, it's a long season. You want to get hot at the right time. You don't want to be hot too early. Don't want to be cold too early. So I think we were out there in that mixture. I mean, both teams were progressing better and better each week.
I talked about it with Miss Dennison before the game. Our girls, scoreboard doesn't always tell the full story, but they have gotten better every game it seems.
Well, and you look at it, Brittany got the job 3 days before the first game. And their first game, they lose by 2 to Frank Hughes. So they'll get a chance to redeem that loss. I think next week or the week after.
Yeah.
But I know we got 2 games with Hampshire. We go to Hampshire, I think. One day. Let me see.
See, next week we're home against Frank Hughes and home against Riverside.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we got 2 home games next week, Riverside and Frank Hughes. Then you go Hampshire and Summertown. Well, then the next week you got Hampshire away, Summertown away, East Hickman away. And then you go Hickman County, Spring Hill, Riverside. So we're coming down to the final stretch. It's kind of... I'm excited to see how far we go, but I'm also getting a little worried, getting a little upset. It's almost over.
We got about a month left on calendar dates of games left. And then Haley Carroll for 3.
Haley Carroll drains the 3, 57 to 20. Yeah, we got 9 games left, and I don't know how many we've done so far, but it feels like it's been.
I think we've done 14 plus the tournament, or 14 including the tournament. I think our boys are 9-5.
Yeah, 4-game win streak. So I mean, 16 games take roughly. So I mean, it's been a pretty good year. It doesn't feel like we've played this long. I feel like we've played at least 10 games because doing this every other night, it takes a toll on you. Memory gets a little fuzzy. Gonna be Lewis County ball. 30 seconds left here.
Crosby tried it there. She almost landed on the ball. That would have been bad.
Yeah. But you know what, though? I mean, basketball might be coming to an end, but spring sports are just around the corner. You got baseball, softball, men's soccer.
Nicole, not to mention, after the season, we are actually hosting the district tournament this year.
We are. That is true. I forget about that. So
that's going to bring it to the end of this game, folks. Your score, Lady Mustangs 57, Lady Panthers 20. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the boys' game. It's going to be on a different stream, so make sure you tune back in with us. I'm Braxton Best. I'm joined with Cole Farr.
this is High Four Sports.